Look around your room. Seriously, take a second and actually look. The phone in your hand, your sneakers, that water bottle, the casing on your laptop, even the insulation in your walls. If a global plastic ban hit tonight, 70% of what you see would be toast. You're not just waking up to a cleaner planet, you're waking up in a pre-industrial nightmare. It's game over for the modern world as we know it. Let's start with the stuff we actually care about: food. Imagine walking into a grocery store, and it's basically just a warehouse with some produce sitting on bare shelves. No shrink wrap, no plastic pallets, no crates. The entire supply chain just nuked itself. Stores lose 90% of their inventory because our entire food safety standard is literally built on plastic packaging. You're eating local, super local, or you're eating nothing. It's a total vibe check for our convenience-first lifestyle. But then it gets dark. Think about hospitals. No sterile gloves, no IV bags, no tubing. Doctors have to go back to high-risk, old-school sterilization. Even life-saving tech, ventilators, heart monitors, they're packed with plastic internals. If those break, they're just expensive paperweights. Suddenly, a minor surgery isn't routine anymore. It's a terrifying gamble. It's the kind of reality that makes you realize how fragile our modern life actually is. And for the chronically online, forget it. Your phone is basically high-grade polymers. If you can't make them, you can't fix them. Plus, the power grid itself relies on plastic insulation for wiring. Without it, the grid starts failing. No internet, no satellite, no 5G. We'd be back to the era of pen and paper. And honestly, I don't think we have the attention span for that. So, how does the world adapt? Everything goes haywire. If you own glass, wood, or metal, you're the new millionaire. Millions of jobs in the petrochemical sector? Nuked. People would be protesting in the streets, but eventually, we'd forced march into a refill-only economy. You bring your own container to get your milk. You treat your clothes like they need to last for a decade. It's primitive, but kind of an aesthetic. Here's the massive paradox. The ocean finally breathes. Marine life starts making a comeback, but the planet pays a different price. Because glass and metal are heavier, the fuel required to move stuff around spikes, and carbon emissions go through the roof. So, where do we go from here? The reality isn't just ban plastic and everything is fixed. That would literally break civilization. The real solution is moving from a disposable culture to a durable one. Think about it. If every piece of tech you bought was built to be opened, repaired, and upgraded instead of thrown away, we wouldn't need a ban. We need to push for a circular economy where waste is a design flaw, not a business model. We need to stop treating the planet like a subscription service that we can just cancel when it gets messy. We don't need a ban to fix this. We need a design revolution. Maybe we stop buying things that are meant to break and start demanding things that are meant to stay. Because if we don't fix the design, the only alternative is waiting for the system to break itself. And trust me, you don't want to be there for that. In Next, we will find out how the world functions if all physical currency disappears from society forever. Stay tuned for that.